Let's get right into it. Number 7. That one face you just can't trust. You're at a coffee shop, sizing up the barista. Something about their face screams, "This guy's gonna mess up my latte." You've never met them, but your gut's already made up its mind. What's going on? Your brain's doing a sneaky thing called facial bias. Psychology says humans are hardwired to judge faces in milliseconds before you even say extra foam. Studies show we link certain facial features, like narrow eyes or a tight jaw, to untrustworthiness, thanks to evolutionary instincts that scream danger when we see certain shapes. It's not fair, but it's fast. Think of your brain as a fussy toddler picking teammates for dodgeball. It judges faces like it's picking who's least likely to throw the ball to hard. Researchers at Princeton found we make trust judgments in under 100 milliseconds based on tiny cues like eyebrow slant or mouth curve. Crazy, right? Here's the weird part. These snap decisions often stick, even when you're wrong. So, next time you side-eye a stranger, remember, your brain's playing a prehistoric game of friend or foe with a latte on the line. Ever avoided someone just cause their face felt off? That's your inner caveman calling the shots. Number 6, the trustworthy baby face effect. Picture this. You're buying a used car and the seller's got big, round eyes and chubby cheeks. You're ready to hand over your wallet, no questions asked. Why? It's the baby face effect. Science says faces with softer, rounder features like big eyes or full cheeks trick your brain into thinking trustworthy. A 2011 study in ethology found that baby-faced people are rated as kinder and more honest, even if they're secretly plotting to sell you a lemon. It's like your brain sees a human teddy bear and goes, "Oh, they'd never scam me." Evolution wired us to trust baby-like faces because, well, babies are harmless. But here's the kicker. That car salesman might just be a smooth-talking shark with a cherub's face. Ever trusted someone too quickly because they looked sweet? That's your brain falling for the oldest trick in the facial playbook, adorable deception. Number 5, the familiar face you swear you know. You're walking down the street, and boom, some stranger's face feels like your long-lost cousin. You're ready to high-five them, but you've never met. What's the deal? It's called face familiarity bias. Research from the University of St. Andrews shows we're more likely to trust faces that resemble people we already know or like. Your brain's pattern matching goes wild, linking new faces to familiar ones, even if it's just a vague vibe. It's like your brain's a lazy casting director, going, "Hey, you look like my buddy Dave, you're hired." Studies suggest this happens because familiar faces activate the brain's reward centers, making you feel safe. But here's the twist. That familiar stranger might just have your cousin's nose and zero of their loyalty. Next time you feel an instant connection with a stranger, pause. Your brain might just be recycling old faces to make new friends, sometimes with risky results. Number 4, the symmetry that screams reliable. You meet someone new, and their face is so perfectly balanced you're like, wow, you've got it together. Why do you trust them? It's facial symmetry. Biologists say symmetrical faces signal good genes and health, so we instinctively trust them more. A 2014 study in Nature found that people with symmetrical faces are rated as more dependable, even if they're late to every meeting. Your brain's basically drooling over their balanced cheekbones. Think of it like your brain shopping for a used car. It picks the shiny, symmetrical one over the lopsided clunker. But here's the ironic part. Symmetry doesn't guarantee character. That perfectly proportioned face might belong to someone who borrows your fries and never pays you back. Ever caught yourself trusting someone just because their face looks like a Photoshopped magazine cover? That's nature's design flaw at work. Number 3, the face shape that wins you over. You're at a party, and one person's face just screams instant best friend. Their jawline's strong, their cheekbones pop, you're ready to spill your life story. Why? It's the face shape bias. Research from the University of York shows we associate certain face shapes, like wider jaws or high cheekbones, with competence and trustworthiness. Evolution favored these traits as markers of strength and health, so your brain's like, yup, this face is CEO material. In one study, people rated angular faces as more reliable, even without evidence. It's like your brain's a talent scout picking the chiseled jaw stranger for the lead role in Trustworthy Pal. But here's the wild part, a sharp jaw doesn't mean they're loyal. They could be charming you while forgetting to Venmo you back. Ever trusted someone because their face looked like it belonged on a motivational poster? That's your brain falling for a pretty package, not a promise. Number 2, the smile. That sells you. You're at a store, and the cashier flashes a grin so warm you buy the extended warranty without blinking. That's the smile effect. A 2013 study in personality and social psychology bulletin found that genuine smiles, ones that crinkle the eyes, make us trust strangers more. Your brain's amygdala lights up, signaling safe. Because smiles mimic friendliness from our tribal days. Fake smiles, though, they can backfire, making you suspicious. Picture your brain as a bouncer at a club, letting in anyone with a VIP smile. But here's the catch. Some researchers suggest skilled con artists master the Duchenne smile to scam you. That beaming stranger might be selling you a dream or a dud. Ever bought something just because the seller's smile felt like sunshine? Your brain's a sucker for a good grin. Number 1, the eyes that lie. You lock eyes with someone and it's like they're staring into your soul. You trust them instantly, big mistake. It's the eye contact illusion. Studies from the University of Freiburg show prolonged eye contact makes you feel understood, boosting trust. Your brain reads those steady eyes as honesty, a leftover from when eye contact signaled alliance in early human groups. But here's the kicker. Liars know this. A 2015 study found skilled deceivers use intense eye contact to seem more credible. It's like your brain's a rom-com director yelling, "Cue the soulful gaze." But those piercing eyes might belong to someone spinning a tall tale. Ever felt a connection just from a stranger's stare, only to regret it later? That's your brain mistaking a good actor for a good person. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.